Hello, everyone. It's Noah Wilson here from iHollywood TV. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I am joined by my co-host for the entire special, Melissa Hardy, who is our New York City correspondent here at iHollywood TV. You know, New York will be having a lot of St. Patrick festivities happening within the city. How are you, Melissa? It is so nice to have you part of our big celebration.
Well, Noah, I am absolutely thrilled to be a part of the St. Patrick's Day celebration. You look so handsome with your green jacket. Love it.
Thank you. And so do you. Look at you.
Thank you. Thank you. Just so excited for the show and for all of our guests today. And yeah, it's just St. Patrick's in New York City is such a festival, if you will, all weekend long. People will be partying and celebrating, and we had the parade yesterday, and they will be celebrating all weekend long. So lots of fun, lots of joy.
Yes, absolutely. You know, so many people, like you said, Melissa, across the country will be celebrating St. Patrick's Day today. Melissa and I, you know, we went out to grab now some fun and unique show and tell items that we would like to share with all of you today. Melissa, I will let you take the lead on what did you find out there in New York City?
Oh, Noah, I found so many great, fantastic St. Patrick's Day decor and headpieces. This one I absolutely love, this little fascinator. How cute is this with all these lovely little shamrocks? And I think, you know, your local Party City or Amazon or anywhere, this makes for a really fun celebration. And show me what you have. You have a fun green beard. What else did you find?
Oh my god, look at these. Hold on, wait a minute now, Melissa. Look at here. Hold on, let me turn them on. Oh, snap. No, he didn't.
That is too cute. I love that.
I'm ready for the parade in Dublin.
You are. It's making me a little dizzy. Now, I just want to show you, I got these little ones similar to you. I can't really put them on with the fascinator, but you get an idea. A little U2 action here, I think, kind of cool.
Fashionista, you.
Yes, and what else do you have there?
I went out to go grab some necklaces.
Oh,
gold,
what kind of necklaces?
They are shamrocks, and they
so
are so
cute.
adorable.
Yeah, oh my God, such a fan favorite. Well, I've got my little shamrock. It's sterling silver.
That. Look at that.
Isn't that pretty? It's sterling silver with some crystal. And for the festivities, my sister Kristen, beautiful Kristen, bought me this ring many years ago, I think, for her birthday. And it's a little green peridot. So it matches with the, you know, the green dress and your green jacket.
Oh my God. Can you imagine, Melissa, to anyone tuning in right now, waking up, tuning in, didn't even tune into the beginning. They're like, what is going on with these hosts? You know?
Oh my God.
Like,
well, we're
what is he wearing? Yes, everyone, we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Now, Melissa, how did you celebrate St. Patrick's Day growing up? As I think so many of us celebrated this holiday for so many years, right?
Yes. Well, as a little girl, my mom was really amazing at dressing my sister and me in beautiful green dresses. And then we would have a matching handbag and the little traditional Mary Jane shoes. So that was so much fun. And then as we got a little older, say middle school to high school, she would buy us for St. Patty's Day a really pretty wrist corsage that had green and white carnations. So that was always fun. And we had the little Catholic schoolgirl skirts, and you can't see my dress today, but it is almost like that throwback to a Catholic schoolgirl because it's pleated. So tell me, what about you guys? How did you celebrate?
My goodness, Melissa, this beard, I could touch this all day. You know, I can't really grow a real beard in real life, Melissa. For people that were like, why has Noah never grown a beard? Well, this is the only beard I will ever grow. Now, yes, to answer your question, when my sister and I were younger, the leprechaun would always, you know, leave us green milk before heading off to school. Melissa, check this out. I think the leprechaun came to the studio here at iHollywood TV overnight.
No.
Oh
Really?
my! Look at what! He
Oh
left
my,
us green milk. Oh, how dare he do this to us?
look. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I have to tell you something, Noah. I didn't want to make you feel bad, but the
Uh,
leprechaun left
l-
me this
what?
beautiful cupcake
Oh my goodness!
with his face
That is
on it. So
adorable with his face on it.
his face. So it's his stamp, the stamp of the leprechaun. So
Uh,
he may
this
like
would
me
go
a
great
little
with the
bit.
green milk.
It would go. Oh yes. Could you send it through the
Oh.
Zoom, please?
Yeah.
Um, he may like me a little better than you, but no, he loves us both. He gave us both gifts, which is very, very appropriate for this holiday.
Yeah, oh, I'm gonna have to really take this off. The people are gonna be like, "What is going on with this house?"
Well, you know what? You get the little ZZ Top thing going on. I'm liking it, and look, it's a day to be festive. So
Right,
no,
it's a
I'm
day
going
to
to tell
celebrate and
you.
have fun.
Yeah. So I want to tell you about a few fun facts about St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
The first parade in the States started in 1601 in St. Augustine's, Florida. I've never been.
Ooh.
Have you?
I've never been, but that sounds like a whole lot of fun.
Sounds like a whole lot of fun. And as I discussed, the New York City parade yesterday,
Yeah.
the 16th, but these people will be partying all weekend long. Thank God for remote work, because a lot of them would not make it to the offices on Monday morning.
Oh, that's right. Oh my god. Oh, now speaking of fun facts and all that good stuff, let's have a little fun here and do some St. Patrick's Day trivia to the viewing audience watching from home. Let's have a little fun. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now Melissa, that was our little fun St. Patty's intro there for our little trivia. So cute and festive, and yet so cheap here in Hollywood. No, I'm kidding. I'm playing with one. All right, now Melissa, let's go ahead and get started. So, what are the three colors of the Irish flag? If you get this wrong, they're gonna be so upset.
Oh boy. I will not get that cupcake if I get this wrong. But all I have to do is look at the cupcake in case I didn't know. But that would be, Noah, green, white, and orange.
Yes, you get a point from the screen on virtual Zoom. Mm-hmm,
okay.
That's right.
All right, now your turn. This may be a tough one. I don't know.
Okay.
First off, did you ever or do you eat Lucky Charms, the cereal?
You know, I was never a fan of marshmallows when I was a kid, but now as an adult, I love marshmallows. I could eat Lucky Charms all day long.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of marshmallows. So, what is the tagline to Lucky Charms? They are.
Hold on a minute, everyone. Oh gosh.
They are something.
They are magically delicious. Is that right?
You got it. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Fantastic.
This deserves a little hat. Oh, hold on.
Oh boy, you possibly might be on a little overload.
They're gonna be like, "Whoa, my gosh, him and all this green. Now you can't pinch me, everyone." All the little kids in school want to go around pinching people on St. Patrick's Day.
You definitely have the luck of the Irish going on there, I'll tell you that much.
I'll be your leprechaun. No.
Yes. Well, speaking of leprechauns, what is the leprechaun's occupation aside from being a little jester and fun kind of guy?
I think he was a shoemaker. Is that right?
You got it right now. Oh my God.
I know so much about this holiday. How dare I even?
I have some boots. Can you fix all my winter boots, please, Mr. Leprechaun? I have quite a few.
All right, now I have one for you, Melissa. So, according to legends, what animal did St. Patrick drive out of Ireland with?
Oh, that's so easy. It's the dreaded snakes.
A snake. I am very fidgety when it comes to a snake. I don't like a snake now, but some people love snakes. But
I don't think they'll be on iHollywood TV anytime soon. Oh my God!
Melissa, you get the last one, my friend.
All right. So this is a no-brainer. The biggest Irish band, probably one of the biggest bands of all time. They certainly are. Who is that band, Noah?
Oh goodness.
You know this.
I don't know this one.
Oh my God, Noah. You don't know this one?
Give me a little hint. Give me a little hint.
Bono.
Bono.
U2.
U2.
Oh boy. Well, you're just in the cradle, when U2 was really rocking it out. But
oh goodness. Well,
yes,
I'm sorry, everyone.
That's okay. Now your penance is to listen to U2 from now into the end of the year, so you could sing every song. And next St. Patty's Day,
my homework.
We're going to be singing a lot of U2 and Bono.
We have a huge show today. Today we have from Karen Kingsbury's The Baxters coming to Prime Video on March 28th. Ted McGinley will be here. Oh, we love Ted.
Oh my God,
Ted,
love
he's
Ted.
a little Irish.
Yes. Is he full Irish, half Irish? Do you know?
I don't know if he's full Irish. I think he might. I know that. I don't know. I don't know. I will. I know we discussed it in our interview, which we taped the interview. I think it was when we were in Florida. So unfortunately you can't join us for that. But
I couldn't join it.
Watch it here momentarily. But yeah, I know we mentioned something about that in the interview. But yeah, who else do we have, Melissa?
So we are going to interview Riverdance today, and they're going to talk about their upcoming 2024 tour season, hitting some great stops like Australia, Japan, and then back to Ireland this summer. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yes, and also Gabe Saglier will be joining me from Ireland to share all the festivities happening today in Dublin. And then we will head on out to Dublin, Ireland, as the parade will be hosted by Irish TV presenter Francis Brennan and Create TV host Mickela Mallozzi. Yes, fantastic. Woo! Oh, it's going to be a great show. I'm excited.
I am so excited. I cannot wait.
Now let's go ahead and get to our first guest. They are a global phenomenon and are joining us on our St. Patrick's Day show this morning, all the way from Ireland. Please welcome Riverdance principal dancers Amy Mae Dolan and Fergus Fitzpatrick, joining us on Zoom this morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the show. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hi, how's it going? Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, my pleasure. So, guys, welcome to the show. How will you guys be celebrating St. Patrick's Day today?
Well, we will be dancing as always, getting a little bit of river dancing and getting prepared for our upcoming tours in Australia and Japan. And we will be home in the Gaiety Theatre from June to September. So right now we are training and prepping for all those tours ahead. So on St. Patrick's Day, we are Irish dancing and river dancing, of course.
No fun.
Oh my God. Excellent. Well, top of the morning to you both and happy St. Patrick's Day. And Amy Mae and Fergus, tell me a little bit about your dance background before joining Riverdance and how many years you guys have been dancing with the group.
So I joined Riverdance nearly 7 years ago, but I have been dancing like my whole life. Probably much the same to Amy Mae. I saw Riverdance on TV when I was younger and just immediately wanted to start dancing. It just like burst open this willingness and need and obsessiveness with Irish dancing, and I just couldn't wait to like have the opportunity to be a part of Riverdance. So I've been dancing since I was like 8 years old, and many of us have.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I've actually some jokes that I've been dancing since I was 22 months old. So not even years old. Yeah, and like Fergus, I had Riverdance on videotape. You know, when we had those chunky videotapes, and I had Barney and my parents' wedding video and Riverdance, and I watched it over and over and over again. And like the majority of the current cast of Riverdance, most of us weren't born when Riverdance first surprised the world in 1994. So we have grew up wanting to be Irish dancers so that someday we could be a part of Riverdance. And like Fergus, I'm about 7.5 years with Riverdance now. It's a complete dream come true. It's been amazing to see the growth in the show in the 7 years I've been there. We are currently on our 25th anniversary production of the show, and we're getting ready to bring the 30th anniversary out. So we know that that's kind of in the creative space right now. So we can't wait to see what the 30th anniversary is going to look like. And it's just a dream come true to be a part of Riverdance.
Wow, fantastic. Good for you guys. That's amazing. Now, Fergus, this is a theatrical show that consists mainly of traditional Irish music and dance. Can you share with us the prep time now that goes into making a show like this for all audiences to enjoy? Because, when you go to a Riverdance show, you're going to be very entertained and you're going to want to get out of your seat and dance with you guys. Come on now.
100%. Audiences always end up jumping up on their feet and dancing along with us by the end of the show. And we absolutely love to see that, especially when you have children in the aisle pretending or trying their best to do the same steps as we're doing. It's just like, it's so inspirational for us. It makes us love what we do even more. And it's just like heartwarming. Do you know what I mean? Like you get those chills through those moments.
I love that.
Amy May, this show, I saw it over a decade ago in New York City, and it was so amazing. The choreography just blew my mind. Has the choreography changed much since, say, 1994 when it began till now?
That's a great question, because the core choreography has remained the same, but we're looking at a new generation of dancers. Because of Riverdance, Irish dancing has just totally elevated. It's more athletic. The stamina, the fitness, the flexibility, the mobility, the strength of the Irish dancer has just totally exceeded our expectations. So with that, that kind of brings a new feeling and energy to the show. So it's the same choreography. We might be just doing it more sharper, more intensely. And also we have new numbers in the show that you might not have seen before. So that's new choreography. And one of my favorites is Anna Livia. It's in the second half of the show. It's a true reflection of female empowerment. It's absolutely sensational. So the show has grown a lot. And it's almost 30 years. We have a new set, we have new visuals, costumes that we introduced in 2020, and they are absolutely stunning. So I would say the show right now is the best it's ever been.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. I can't wait to see it. And Fergus, just expand a little more about your tour schedule. You mentioned Australia, Japan, coming back to Ireland in the summer. Can we hear a little bit more about that and some other cities you'll be visiting?
Absolutely. We're getting ready, as Amy May said, to jet off to Australia very soon. At the end of March, we'll be flying out and we'll be starting in Perth, I believe. So we're going to be in Perth, Brisbane, Melbourne, and Sydney. And I am so excited to go. I know the whole cast is excited to go. Most of us have never been to Australia before. We've never experienced the Australian audiences. So we're all super excited to go. This will also be the first time that the 25th anniversary production has ever been to Australia. So it's going to be huge for Riverdance and it's going to be huge for us. And then after that, we're going to go to Japan, which is also incredibly exciting. We're going to be in Tokyo and Osaka. And then once we finish those incredible cities, we're going to be back home to the beautiful Gaiety Theatre in Dublin for the whole summer.
And lastly, when can we expect to see you back in New York City? I know I am dying to see you again. Noah's going to come on over. And we're going to go. Will it be any time this year, or do we have to wait till 2025?
Fingers crossed for 2025. Yeah. I know we want to be there in 2025. I know Fergus, both of us and the entire cast would love to be in New York in 2025 with the 30th anniversary production, the new generation of Riverdance. It will be the first time in Riverdance's history that the entire cast will be younger than the show. So you can imagine the end that is going to bring. So we're excited to see what it looks like, and I hope you guys are too.
For sure. For
Fantastic.
sure,
Well, thank you
Noah, we're
both.
going.
That's right. We have to plan a date for that. That will be a whole lot of fun. Now, thank you guys so much for coming on the show for our St. Patrick's Day celebration. For ticket information, you guys, please visit Riverdance.com. We'll have that website appearing below where they will be touring in your area to see where they're going to be stopping next. You guys have a great St. Patrick's Day. Are there any final words that you would like to say to the viewers watching our broadcast from home this morning as we get ready to go live to the parade in Dublin?
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. Enjoy the parade. Have an incredible day. Stay safe and make sure that you are doing Riverdance as your party piece for today.
Yes.
That's perfect. Yeah, I'd agree with all of that. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and make sure you give Riverdance a go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good one.
Thank
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Oh, how incredible was Riverdance, Melissa? I love them.
Oh my God. They were absolutely so engaging, so amazing. And I cannot wait for you to come to New York in 2025 and join me to watch this fantastic show.
Now, let's go ahead and head out, Melissa, to Ireland as Gabe Seglier is standing by, and he's here to share with us the preparations for the world's most anticipated St. Patrick's Day celebration of all time. Hello, Gabe. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my friend.
Noah, great to see you and great to speak with you from the heart of the action here on St. Patrick's weekend.
Now, Gabe, you are at one of Ireland's most famous castles. Tell us all about it this morning.
Noah, check out these digs. This is one of the great castles out here in Ireland. It's Mallozzi Castle and Gardens. This is a 12th century castle. So think about that, 800 years of history. And it's set on 250 acres of parkland that are set right up against the Irish Sea. So people are out here in these gorgeous fields, bringing their dogs out for walks, having some picnics, doing tours of the castle. The beautiful manicured gardens is an exotic butterfly display here as well. Great eating on property too. And they also hold concerts throughout the year. You know, Blondie, Sting, Shania Twain, Nicki Minaj, and the like have all performed here. So super popular with the locals. And because it's only about 30 minutes away from downtown Dublin, very accessible as well.
Fantastic. Great stuff right there. Now, before we get to Ireland's biggest holiday, you've been on the road this week. Give us a couple of quick highlights of what you've been doing out there in Dublin.
All right. So, I always like to visit a different spot on a trip out here. For the first time, I visited what is known as Ireland's oldest city, and that is Waterford, which is about 2 hours south of where I am in Dublin right now. Ireland's oldest city, a great greenway here, which is an old railway that is now a hiking and biking trail for 30 miles. So it's all about that big open space and great culture here as well. There's a museum quarter where you've got at least a half dozen museums that you can visit one after the other. I visited the Museum of Time, which features timepieces that date back to the 14th century. So loved Waterford and also loved Northern Ireland, which is super accessible from Dublin as well. About a 90-minute drive gets you up to Belfast, one of the great cities up there. But of course, I love the landscapes out there in Northern Ireland. A lot of them became supporting characters in Game of Thrones, of course, on HBO. I love driving through those big open spaces, and I love visiting what is now a great tourist attraction up there. It's a Game of Thrones studio tour. This is where they filmed a lot of those scenes in Winterfell and King's Landing. And when they stopped filming, Noah, those sets remain intact, and now you can go in and immerse yourself in the drama of Game of Thrones. So anyway, never a lack of wonderful places to see and wonderful people to meet out here in Ireland, as you know.
You know, Gabe, one day I hope to get out there and come see you, meet you in person, and be with the entire team on St. Patrick's Day, because I've never been to Ireland, but I've always wanted to go.
I say you bring the show on the road, Noah. I love it. We'll hold a place for you on the parade route. Right. This is actually there's a huge U.S. contingency on the St. Patrick's Day parade out here because they've got about a dozen different marching bands from different U.S. universities and colleges and high schools. This is video from last year, which I got to cover. In fact, this is going to be my 12th St. Patrick's Day out here, Noah. So it keeps on bringing me back. But again, a great U.S. contingency, which speaks to that emotional connection that we know is alive and well between the U.S. and Ireland. These are some of the friends I've made this morning. They're going to be part of the parade on Sunday, when it starts at high noon out here in Dublin. A lot of pageantry, a lot of pomp and circumstance. The theme this year is Spark.
Look at that.
Which speaks to the essence of Ireland and the Irish people. You can't help but do a little bit of dancing yourself when you're out here. Now, what can I say?
Thank you so much, Gabe. It's so nice to see you once again.
Good to see you, buddy.
You keep on dancing, and I will chat with you later, my friend.
You got it. Cheers.
Bye-bye. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We will be broadcasting the parade to our viewers here momentarily, but now let's get to our last guest. A couple of days ago, I got to tape an interview with star Ted McGinley. Melissa, you should have been here for this, even though she was in sunny Florida with her BFFs hanging out,
Ted.
But you missed Ted. Oh my gosh.
Did Ted say hello?
Amazing. Ted said hello, and he told me to tell you Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Melissa.
happy St. Patrick's Day to Ted as well. And I'm sorry that I missed it, but next year.
Yes, that's right. But you guys can catch him in the upcoming Prime Video series Karen Kingsbury's The Baxters, streaming on March 28th, all 3 seasons. So Melissa and I will have a lot to watch on Prime Video for sure, right?
Absolutely. I can't wait to catch it. Ted is always so fun in all of his projects, and looking forward to following this one for sure.
Yes, absolutely. So you guys, without further ado, here's a look at my conversation with Ted as we discuss the series and how he celebrates St. Patrick's Day. Take a look, you guys.
Hello, Noah. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
It's
nice to see you.
Nice to see you and speak with you. You look great in your setup.
Thank you. In red. Can't you tell, Ted, my favorite color is red?
Perfect.
And by the way, it's St. Patrick's Day. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We will be going to the parade here momentarily in Dublin, Ireland. But before we talk all about St. Patrick's Day, it's so nice to see you again. How have you been? I think the last time we saw each other, which I think before we even hopped on here to speak with everyone, was in 2015 at the premiere of Karen Kingsbury's The Bridge Part 2.
Yes, things have been great. It's been a very interesting period of time for our industry. I was fortunate enough to have landed on a very popular Apple TV show called Shrinking, and
with Harrison Ford.
You heard of him before? Jason
yes.
You heard of him? Yeah. So it's like, did this really happen? And then all of a sudden we got shut down. The strike happened, and I should say the strikes happened, and it just, I thought, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Because it's so rare. It is so rare. It's really lightning in a bottle when you get an opportunity like that. And you don't want to, when it happens, you want nothing to step in the way of that opportunity to continue. And I thought, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? So thank God we're back. We're working on season 2. And right now we're on the 3rd and 4th show of the new season. And so no one's happier than me right now. But it's been good. I've been busy. I've been really busy. I've done a lot of things since we last spoke.
You have been quite the busy bee, doing movies and shows, and look at you go, Ted.
Yeah. And the old guy is still working.
Well, now you're part of another project with Karen Kingsbury. Karen Kingsbury keeps giving you a call to say, hey, I want you part of this project, and it's for her popular characters of the Baxters. How did you get approached to be part of this new Prime Video series, which is going to start off with the 1st season and hopefully many more?
Actually, we're dropping all 3 seasons at one time on March 28th.
What?
So and so you can literally go from what you can spend, a day and a half and go all the way through the show. And they're compelling. I mean, when each one ends, you find yourself saying, hang on, I got to see what's happening. So that's very exciting. Karen and I are good friends. She is a massive talent. The thing I like most about Karen, she really owns the faith-based space for her books, but her books are not, they're difficult. I mean, they deal with real problems. They and not necessarily in a kind way. Very much like the world. I mean, things happen. And so in this very faithful, tight-knit family, the Baxters, of which I'm the patriarch, and Roma Downey, who is not only playing my wife and my rock in this movie, but she's also she also got the rights to the books from Karen on her light workers. And Roma is, she's amazing. She has hand carried this series and held on to it so that she would be in control of it, and they couldn't cut it up in pieces, and they would only do what was their vision together. And so it's been pretty cool. I love Roma. She's amazing to work opposite. And she's just a wonderful boss and a lovely human being. And Mark Burnett, she's married to Mark Burnett, and together they are one heck of a team. And we've really enjoyed, hanging out with them and doing the show together. And Mark Burnett has called this show Melrose Place Meets the Bible. And that's really what it is. It's very edgy, lots of good looking girls and guys. And then the world just comes at them. And so it's going to be interesting to see. I know Karen Kingsbury's books, her audience will find the series because they're already fans, and she's sold like 250 million copies. So this will be a real experience to see who else comes in to see it.
Well, I am very excited. This is coming out, you guys, this month in March. And now we're celebrating St. Patrick's Day today. Oh, can you believe it, Ted?
Come on. In my family growing up, my grandfather's from Donegal.
Oh.
And as a kid, St. Patrick's Day was bigger than Christmas. It was a big deal. Yeah. And it was very subtle. Christmas wasn't a very big deal either, but he always had his Irish music on. And it was an old record player where you could almost hear the scratching as it went around. And it was all great old Irish tunes. And he decorated, he was in his 90s, and he decorated his own little house with these green items. And and then, of course, he had his whiskey. But those were great days. I had the greatest memories of St. Patrick's Day at his house. And we had ham and cabbage. He would cook a cabbage that he would soak in ham juice. And I'm the only one in my family that still loves it to this day. It's one of my favorite things. No one will let me cook it because it smells your house up.
Now, Ted, do you still celebrate St. Patrick's Day today?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not working the next day.
St. Patrick's Day is on a Sunday. Yeah. Today.
That's a tough one. If you get, Monday calls in our business, if you get a Monday call, they're very early. So, that St. Patrick's Day is, if I happen to have that early Monday call, I'll have to celebrate the day before.
Now, Ted, have you ever been to the St. Patrick's Day parade in Dublin, Ireland? Because we've streamed it here for the past 2 years, I think, at iHollywood TV, and we're doing it again today. And people love this parade.
I would love to go. I mean,
me too.
That's a bucket list for me. Yeah, that would be something I'd love to do.
The team says they're going to get me out there maybe one year. So, team, come on.
You gotta force your hand a little bit.
If so, I'll bring you, Ted. Yeah,
Okay, great.
Yeah,
that'd be phenomenal. Raise hell.
That'd be hilarious. Oh my goodness. Well, Karen Kingsbury's The Baxters premieres on Prime Video March 28th, all 3 seasons. So you have a lot to watch, you guys, on Prime Video. Ted, it's been so nice to see you once again. Thank you for coming back on.
Thank you, Noah. My pleasure. You're the best.
You're the best, Ted.
And
that's how we do it.
I'll see you in Dublin.
Noah, what an interesting conversation with Ted. I absolutely loved it. He's so fun and so engaging, and I can't wait to check out the Baxters. So, as you said, we have a lot of homework. We have a lot of great shows to watch. And hopefully next year when you interview Ted, I'll be here and not in Florida.
Maybe, Ted wants to come out to Ireland with us. So maybe we'll be in Ireland next year, hosting the parade too, somewhere out there, as
Sounds
we
great.
have our, great peeps at Live Store Entertainment that, you know, bring us the parade each and every year. But Ted, he's always so much fun. Be sure to stream, you guys, Karen Kingsbury's The Baxters on Prime Video, March 28th. So mark that on your calendar, coming up here in a couple of weeks. Now, before we head out to Ireland, Melissa, you are going to share with us the Irish blessing, my friend. So you can take the lead.
Noah, this is a beautiful Irish blessing prayer. And actually, it's one of my sister's favorites. So may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the sun shine upon your face and rain fall softly upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Oh, beautiful. Very well said. Thank you so much, Melissa, for that. Now let's go ahead and turn it over to our friends, Francis and Mickela. They are standing by right now. They are going to host the parade for us, and Melissa and I, we will watch with you guys live right here on our iHollywood TV YouTube channel, and we'll see you guys followed after the parade. Let's watch together, shall we?
Good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day. We are here live from Dublin, Ireland for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. I am Mickela Mallozzi, and I'm here with my dear friend, Francis Brennan.
How are you? Welcome to everybody. I'm delighted to have you with us. We have sunshine, so we're winning.
Yes. Yeah. Francis, it is an amazing time to be back together again.
Fantastic, yeah. And we have a huge crowd. As far as I'm concerned, it's the biggest crowd I've ever seen at the Pageantry Day Parade. The weather is with us. There's a lot of green hats, and there's great excitement. And we're all ready to go in a few moments.
We are so ready. And good morning to everyone tuning in from the United States. I know it's very early for everybody, and we're so glad to have you joining us.
Don't spill your porridge now while you're watching us, getting excited.
Yeah. No, but it is a glorious, glorious day here in Dublin. The sun is shining. It's not as cold as we thought it was going to be. And we are with 500,000 of our closest friends today, right here in the center of Dublin.
Yeah, and they're all wearing green hats except you and me.
Right. I'm actually wearing today the traditional Irish blue.
Yes, that's right. I see that, yeah. And we all wear the shamrock in Ireland. Yeah. That's a sign of our patronage and all the rest, okay? Yeah. And then you have a lovely little Irish harp.
I do.
It's very nice.
But it's such a beautiful day, and we're so delighted to be back. It's going to be so fun. Yeah. And, you know, we have our dear friend Gabe Sagley, who's in the crowd today. So, Gabe, can you hear us?
Well, barely.
There you go.
I've got a few thousand of my newest friends out here.
Yeah,
are we excited about St. Patrick's Day?
Hey.
Wait, I can't hear you. That I heard. And Francis, you said it, about 500,000 people. The latest tally is closer to 650,000 lining the streets of Dublin this afternoon. And if that's the case, this could be the biggest Dublin St. Paddy's Day parade ever. Folks here from all over the world. Where's Buffalo, New York? You know, it's freezing in Buffalo right now. Are you happy to be in Dublin instead?
Yeah. Very happy.
Yeah. What brought you out here? Why come out here to celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I mean, I'm studying abroad, so I really only came an hour, but let's pretend like I just came for this. Yeah!
We've also got Australia.
Yeah! Woo! G'day, mates!
Where from?
Canberra, the capital, not Sydney.
All right. Are you impressed by how many people are lighting the streets this afternoon?
I'm very impressed. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, it says this is as thick as I've seen it. I got a friend from Malta here. You came from Malta?
Yes, every year. I come for the 6th time this year.
6th visit from Malta. Where are you from, my friend?
I'm from France.
Il est français.
Yes.
So listen, this is an international affair, guys. And the beauty is that folks come out here. They, of course, await the big climax of the festivities on March 17th. But a lot of folks have been traveling all over the country ahead of St. Patrick's Day. We've been doing the same thing. One of my favorite visits in the last couple of days, and you were there with me last night at a fantastic party, Malahide Castle and Gardens. Now, this is in the outskirts of Dublin, just about 30 minutes outside of the city. 12th century castle, 800 years of history, purportedly one of the more haunted castles in the country, but just a fantastic place to visit. 250 acres of parkland right up against the Irish Sea. You're out here, you got to kill a couple of hours after your flight or before your flight out of the Dublin airport. Malahide Castle and Gardens is the place to go. Just absolutely lovely. My friend Mickela, of course, you've been checking out some of the sites, including right here in Dublin, County Clare. Check this out, folks.
Welcome to Ireland. I'm so excited to dig deeper into my own Celtic roots
right here in the Emerald Isle.
I think it's nearly every Irish dancer's dream to be in Riverdance.
Dancers of all ages come in from all over Ireland. It's become their life as opposed to just a hobby.
It all started here in O'Connor's pub. That was the life and soul of the people. The most famous pub in the world for Irish music.
Everybody finds love in this town.
Oh, that's great.
So many matches are made by fellas just walking up to girls and say, will you marry me?
I get my first taste of the beautiful and friendly. I love Dublin. As I dance, what I like to say is I make new friends by dancing with strangers, and Ireland is one of my favorite places to connect with people through dance and music. And as you saw, I just get to dance around this beautiful island of Ireland.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we have a shout out from Karen from Pittsburgh who's tuning in. Thank you, Karen.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Now, the thing about Dublin and Ireland that I love are the people. And, you know, around 32 million Americans claim Irish heritage.
That's correct. I've heard that.
It's incredible. And so while I was here, I actually went to the epic Irish Immigration Museum. And the coolest thing is you get a little passport.
Yes.
When you go in, and you get your passport stamped with every place that you go within the museum.
Oh, yes.
And I don't have any Irish heritage, unfortunately. I wish I did. I feel like maybe in a past life I did.
How many stamps did you get?
I got all 20 of them.
Oh, good girl.
Right. But at the same time, it is a beautiful museum to understand why people left Ireland.
It shows the diaspora worldwide.
It's amazing. And when I say, Mallozzi is not a beautiful Irish name. I take much pride in my Italian heritage. But for Brennan, which is your last name.
Oh, yes.
Look at this. I found this. It is your family seal.
Yes.
Your crest.
Yeah.
And what I've learned is the Brennans don't like to lose.
No, we're
Mr.
winners.
Brennan.
We like to win. Move over.
Oh, right. All right, here we go. We've got, who's coming through?
Okay, here we go now.
There we go.
Now, this is the opening, what they call the opening banner, the ceremonials, and we're looking after all of the Irish, like the Garda Marching Band, the National Academy Service, the National Services Day, and it's all to do with the people, the RNLI, the Royal National Lifeboat. They all contribute to the safety. And here's the Lord Mayor's coach.
Yes, the Lord Mayor's coach.
Dahi Rishta is our Lord Mayor, and I think he's been dropped off at the standing point for viewing, all right?
Yeah, now let's listen to the Army No. 1 band performing. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
And we have the pipe band. West Hampton Beach Fire Department, West Hampton from Long Island. Cheers from everyone in Long Island.
Yeah.
We have a lot of the American contingent here. There's
they're
strong...
from all over. They come from Italy and France and everywhere to join in on our National Day.
Yeah, but we do have, and there's the Lord Mayor's coach. Now look, this is a...
Yeah, it was restored in the recent years, okay? It was locked away for... Their relatives of the Lord Mayor have got a chance to... And the youngest ever to travel in it in the parade, all right? Which is lovely.
And that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it only made its comeback in the 70s,
yeah,
right?
That's right. It was restored in the 70s.
Now, we're so lucky to be able to see this because it is a treasure here in Dublin to have the mayor's coach.
And, you know, there was the people, the carriage makers was a native part of Dublin back in the 17th, 18th century.
It's beautiful.
So they had to get all the old skills, but they managed to get them and they restored it beautifully.
It's beautiful. We're here with the Dublin Fire Brigade, and with the Dublin Fire Brigade, we have members from D.C., from Washington, D.C. in America, New York City, and again in Long Island.
Firefighters from all over joined in.
And we are so grateful for the Fire Brigade and our firefighters back home in the U.S. There they are.
Yeah, there's the artwork now. Look, that's all gold leaf.
And that's all hand done, right?
Yeah, all hand done.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And the baby, look.
Yeah. And for those of you tuning in, we are live here from the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade with now over 650,000 people that have come in. And they estimate over 100,000 people flew in just for this parade.
Absolutely.
It's unbelievable.
It's the biggest ever now, if it's 650.
Fantastic.
That's the estimates being given now.
Fantastic. Now, you know what? We're so lucky. It's a gorgeous day here in Ireland. We like to say you can get probably 3 seasons in one day.
Yeah. 4.
4. Sometimes.
Sunshine, rain, sleet and snow, and wind.
Yeah. So. And a big shout out to Nancy in Florida who's tuning in. Thank you, Nancy.
How are you?
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you and your family. And Lori in Michigan, happy St. Patrick's Day to you and your family.
Thanks for joining us.
Roberta in Connecticut, my home state.
All right.
Hi, Roberta. Thank you for tuning in and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Now we're on the street now. Okay.
Here we go.
He looks French to me, I'd say. Oh, no, he has an American flag.
He's an American.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your service and for everything that you do.
Now we have a drone shot of this. This is the main viewing section there. You see, that's our GPO behind, our General Post Office, where a lot of the 1960 troubles took place. Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous view today. Absolutely gorgeous energy today, too. There's so much joy.
Yeah.
Francis, it is so wonderful to be back.
Here we go now.
Now, Francis, you know, Dublin's a wonderful city, but Ireland, there's so many other places to see in
listen,
Ireland.
sure, we have, I mean, all the big cities, Cork, Limerick, Sligo, Galway, Belfast.
Yeah.
They all have parades today. You know, on a local level.
Yeah. And one of my favorite places, actually, can we listen to the band a little bit? Because I love hearing the music, especially these members of the
pipe band.
Yeah. Beautiful.
And these are the flag carriers.
And if anyone's tuning in, you can see how windy it is. It is a beautiful day, though.
Yeah. Here we go
following
now.
the Dublin Fire Brigade, we've got the International and Irish Defence Forces Veterans Association.
Yeah, these are all the veterans. Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's 80 of them taking part.
Yeah.
Right. And they're just carrying flag through there.
And this year marks their 100th anniversary.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're thanking them for their service.
Yes, we are grateful for your service.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
They've done a great job and well deserved to be honoured in the parade, all right?
And some of the members here are the American Legion.
This is the Irish Guards, right? The Gardaí is the Irish word for guards. They're all out marching. And they protect us from all troubles and worries and strife and whatever else, as they do. I hope they're all in step. Do you think they are?
They are, almost.
Yeah.
Almost. Wonderful. Now, yes, we were saying, traveling around the island of Ireland, it is just beautiful.
Yes.
And not just the major cities, but the small villages too. That's where you make wonderful friends. Yeah. Now we're going to see a bit of Northern Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Northern Ireland.
This is the Italian section who contribute. Oh, here we go.
Now this is stunning. This is part of Northern Ireland, and some of you may recognize this from Game of Thrones.
Oh, this is the Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
yes. Isn't that beautiful?
It's gorgeous. And our friend Gabe Sagley was able to come here as well.
Right.
And all of these doors are carved from some of the trees that have fallen in that pathway.
Oh, is that right? Over the centuries.
Yeah.
Very good. So no recycling all the way.
And Ireland is all about being sustainable.
Yeah.
And here you have a Game of Thrones experience, but it is gorgeous. With or without Game of Thrones, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Here's the Irish police, the mounted police from Ireland, okay? We have...
the Garda Mounted Unit. The Garda Mounted Unit we have.
We have... The horses are aged from 10 to 22.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And they have great names, okay?
They're all Irish, most of them are Irish.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You pronounce them, Francis, because I don't want to butcher any of these beautiful names.
Well, Crosstown Dancer is the oldest one, okay? Capacusha.
Capacusha?
Yeah. Carrickrock Close. There's we've known
Braden, Shannon.
Yeah.
And how do you say this name? Rory.
Rory.
Oh, it's Rory.
Rory. R-U-A-I-R-I.
Just spelled a little differently than in the United States.
Exactly. Yeah. No, to give anybody from North America kind of a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
It's like those names, like our Saoirse, the famous actress.
Right.
She gets called all sorts of things.
Exactly.
Of course, right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they're just standing in to.
Yeah, and for everyone tuning in, again, we're live here from Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Dublin, Ireland. To all of our viewers for Live Fox Now, thank you for tuning in. And to our Create TV viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. We are so excited to be here. And what I love about this day, Francis, is everybody comes together.
Yeah.
This year's theme is Sprek.
Sprek. That's spark.
Spark, right.
Yeah.
It's the spark of the Irish people.
When you get out of bed, you spark, and when you get into work, you spark, and when you have to be sparking all day.
Yeah, well, I think... Francis, I think what it is the spark of the energy of the Irish people.
Yeah.
The spark is what starts everything.
Exactly,
it ignites the energy.
You know, in your car, you have the internal combustion.
Yeah.
It's exactly that. When you turn the key, bang, and we're off.
But this year's initiative is the spark of the Irish people and the energy and the joy.
Yeah.
And what we love too is Ireland is a destination that's being as sustainable as possible. You know, they're trying to be
Carbon neutral.
well, emit half of carbon emissions by 2030. That's only in 6 years, which is amazing and very ambitious. And then by 2050 be net zero emissions.
That's it. Yeah.
And we're going to go back to our friend Gabe. Gabe, how you doing out there?
I am on the safest spot in the parade route next to the Garda here. And look at this. These guys are ready to continue down the parade route. Let's talk to some more of our friends here. You're visiting from Pennsylvania.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
You're near Philly.
Yes, about an hour outside of Philly, yeah.
Okay, so you're in Dublin today, but you've been further north. Tell me about that.
I have. On Wednesday, I went up to Giant's Causeway and Belfast and everything, and it was beyond beautiful. I really, really loved it.
And you guys just talked about those beautiful landscapes up there in Northern Ireland. That's the beauty of coming out here, the seamlessness of getting down here from Dublin up to those beautiful spots up there in Northern Ireland. These young ladies are from the state of Washington, Spokane.
Spokane, yes, sir.
But you guys are living. Tell me where you're living now and what got you here.
I live in Italy. I'm in the military, so I'm stationed out there. And I'm stationed in Germany.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your service. Have you been traveling on Ireland? What's been your favorite spot so far?
Dublin, honestly. It's beautiful here.
Are you surprised by how many people are out here?
Yes, sir. I did not expect this many people to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're surprised. I mean, this is as thick as I've seen it out here. We're talking at least 10, 12 people thick on the edges here of beautiful Westmoreland Street. You're right next to O'Connell Street Bridge and the River Liffey. You know, I learned something new the other day. Dublin comes from two Celtic words, dove and linn, black water, referring to the River Liffey that runs right through this beautiful city of Dublin. All right, we've got a bit of a lull here, guys. What's your view like up there from that beautiful outpost there right along Westmoreland Street?
Oh, it is wonderful, Gabe. And we love to see everybody coming to Dublin. I love that. We didn't expect this many people. We knew that Dublin was going to be packed, but it is phenomenal. It is huge. I love that.
The spark.
Yes, Sprague is the festival.
It's all over the streets.
You feel it.
Yeah,
you really feel it. All right, we're going to see a little bit of another part of Ireland in Waterford.
Oh, Waterford, yes, lovely part.
Part of Ireland's ancient east.
South,
right?
Yeah, exactly, on the southeast coast. Right?
Now, the Ireland ancient east, that has over 5,000 years of European history.
That's
It
right.
is incredible.
We have a Viking section in the city of Waterford, all right, which is wonderful. When you visit, there are a number of different styles of museums there.
Yeah.
Okay? And you can go visit those. It's along the river where I suppose the
And
Vikings
hiking,
came in.
look at all this beautiful nature. That's
Yeah.
what I love about Ireland as well. There's such a diverse flora and fauna.
Every region has a different.
Everything.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. Yeah, it's really beautiful. And you can
Yeah.
hear the crowd getting... The parade is starting to finally make its way through here.
Yeah.
And again, that spark, that spray. Oh, here we go, the dogs.
Yeah, the wolf count.
Oh, but actually, that is, if I'm not mistaken... Oh, here we are, yes. We love them.
These are the Irish Coast Guard coming through now, I think. Yeah.
We are giving a shout out to Tabita in Trinidad. Kavita in
Hi,
Trinidad,
Kavita.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy St.
And
Patrick's
the Royal
Day.
National Lifeboat Association. This is like your Coast Guard in North America.
Yeah, the
it's
Irish-
voluntary here in Ireland and England, okay? And they do a fantastic job saving lives at sea.
And we are grateful for them. Oh, look at these kids. Everyone's decked out in Irish colors, the national flag of orange, red, and green. Linda in Germany, thank you so much. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We are so glad that everyone is tuning in from around the world.
Now,
You know, St. Patrick's Day is the only national festival or national holiday celebrated the most in the world. I mean, it is incredible.
It's fine. This is National Services Day, first Saturday in September, and these are people that work within our revenue and our Department of Education, all the rest. They're representing government.
Yes, and we're again grateful for their services for supporting the community.
They do a good job.
Yeah. Now we've got so many great people out. Look at this. This is what I love. And we, again, how lucky are we with this weather, Francis?
Oh, listen, we're blessed.
We are.
I don't think she can see too much.
Oh, I love it. Those are great glasses. Great glasses. And again, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in live. We're here at the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade
Now,
here in
this is
Dublin, Ireland.
the media bus, all right? They're all,
Some of our friends that we met last
yeah,
night.
they're all. Yeah, come here.
And that's right at the top of O'Connell Street,
O'Connell,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Daniel O'Connell, who was an MP for Kerry, actually, my home county.
Yeah. And in the Philippines, happy St. Patrick's Day. Look at everyone tuning in all over the world.
All over the world
Yes.
they're coming from, yeah.
It's incredible.
Now, there
It's
goes
incredible.
the RNLI, so Royal National Lifeboat Association.
Yeah.
Very well respected in Ireland.
Of course.
And members of the Coast Guard there as well.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's such a great energy here today.
Yeah. And the dogs, you see the dogs?
There they are.
They're the airport dogs, you know where the thing.
And
St. Patrick himself.
The reason why we're here today. This is
He
why
looks
we're
great.
here.
He hasn't aged a bit.
No, look at him. High five. Those sunglasses are very posh.
Yeah, and he has his crow's ear, very important.
Yes. Now let's talk about St. Patrick itself, because St. Patrick's Day, this parade is celebrating 30 years next year.
Yes,
right,
that's
Francis?
right. That's a 30-year
he's got some
anniversary.
moves.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Little girl. But St. Patrick, this parade is celebrating 30 years next year. In America, we have parades that are over 250 years old.
Yeah.
So it's a strong tradition. And
There's
St. Patrick's Day parade is usually about celebrating the Irish heritage.
Absolutely,
right?
yes.
And for people,
And that's why it's worldwide. Like there's parades in Sydney and there's parades in Bangkok and everywhere.
everywhere. But there's particularly a very strong relationship between the Irish and the Americans because of that immigration story.
Well, I think the first parade ever was in Boston.
Yeah.
If I recall rightly from last year.
Yeah. Oh,
he's
there's St.
taking
Patrick.
selfies.
There you go.
Hey, St. Patrick
St.
selfies.
Patrick. Now, St. Patrick is buried in Downpatrick, which is up in Northern
That's
Ireland.
right, in Northern Ireland.
And
yes.
so there are so amazing places to see all around Ireland.
Yeah, in Armagh, he's buried. Yeah, his remains are said to be there. Now, there's an awful lot of myth regarding St. Patrick that mightn't be all true. Okay, but it's reads great and it's fantastic.
Yeah. And happy birthday to Colleen in Pittsburgh. Happy St. Patrick's Day and happy birthday. We're so glad you're tuning in with us. There's our friends on the meeting.
Yeah, we're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, St. Patrick is still cajoling. Now, this is our Grand Marshal coming now.
Oh, our Grand Marshal.
I think.
Yeah.
I can't see him yet, but I believe he's in that car. Oh, yeah, Grand Marshal. Yeah, Grand Marshal.
And our Grand Marshal is Patrick Keelty,
Patrick
right?
Keelty, yeah. And Patrick Keelty will be equivalent to your Jimmy or
one of our
Jimmy
Jimmys.
Kimmel.
Either Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon. I would say Jimmy Fallon, since Jimmy Fallon is Irish.
Oh yes, he has a
Irish roots.
touch of Irish. That's true. Yeah. And he now hosts one of our late night talk shows on a Friday, right? Yeah. Which is one of the longest running talk shows, the Late Show, running in Ireland for like over 60 years.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And he's a comedian. He's a comedian.
He started as a comedian on stage. And now he's gone to more serious things, like broadcasting, like ourselves.
Like us being very serious.
If you could be that serious about it.
Yeah, if we're being very serious.
He's everybody in the audience that's Irish now would know him very well.
Right. Well,
he's from Northern Ireland.
Right.
He's born up there.
And we're very lucky to have him. We're so grateful that he's here this morning.
And he's been in feature films as well. Yeah. He's done Ballywater and on What's on Stage nomination. So he's done loads of other things.
Yeah.
But he's very well liked and he runs the Late Show very well. Respected by all age groups. And
that's fantastic.
Has
and look at St. Patrick right behind him, going to all of his adoring fans.
Yeah.
And what's great too is, all of those tuning in from the United States.
There he is now. There he is, throwing kisses.
Oh, lovely.
That's for the people in North America, those two kisses,
yeah,
I'd say.
Just for
definitely,
us.
Yeah.
Just for us.
They were all.
And again, thank you so much for tuning in live here at the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade. It is a glorious, glorious day today.
Absolutely. We're blessed with the weather. We have our the Grand Marshal just passing there, Patrick Keelty, talking to somebody in the vintage car. And
love that car.
He said he was gobsmacked that he was picked as Grand Marshal. So.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
When you have 650,000 people to come see you down the street, it's a huge honor.
It's quite an honor.
It is an honor. Yeah. It is an honor. Oh, we hear the marching band's coming. We have Shannon in Maine tuning in. Cynthia in New Hampshire, thank you for tuning in and happy St. Patrick's Day. And Craig in Ontario, we are so glad you're joining us live here from the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade. We are happy that you're joining us here, and if you couldn't make it in person, I think it's time to plan a trip to come here.
You can come next year.
Next year, 30th anniversary of this parade. It'll be
Absolutely,
even bigger. Can you imagine what it's going to be next year?
Yeah.
There's Patrick Keelty coming through. Oh, it is. I love the marching bands.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorites. And what's great about this is we have a lot of bands coming over from the United States, and then they compete in one of the largest competitions here in Ireland. And we have a number of bands coming for their very first time here. Okay, let's see who's our first. We got
the Clondalkin Youth Band.
Yes,
right?
we do.
Now this is North. That's the roar is for St. Patrick. Just by the way, here's Gabe. Gabe is going to talk to St. Patrick. Is he going to talk?
The man of the hour. Thank you, St. Patrick. What do you think? All this for you, sir.
I am so humbled. So humbled. I was told to say that because it sounds great. So humbled that you all came out to greet me here today. I just came out to get some milk. And look at all of this.
I see no snakes, so well done.
No snakes or no ladders either.
Yeah.
You know, keep them at bay.
Well, listen, hundreds of years later, we still honor the impact you've had on Irish culture, and you've drawn people from all over the world.
I know. What can I say? I'm just a likable guy. Just a likable guy. What can I say?
St. Patrick, everybody! Oh,
Thank you,
yeah,
St.
I mean, this is what it's all about.
Come on, St. Patrick.
Thank you, St. Patrick.
He looks great.
All right, the Clondalkin Youth Band.
We have the flags from the. This is a grouping of the northeast inner city area of Dublin.
Yeah.
There's 220 people involved, and they're going to carry us through loads of different sections now.
Let's listen to them play. They are such talented kids.
Yeah. They've practiced all year for this now. And you know, it's great because
We want to give it to Sherry in Chicago. Thank you for tuning in and happy St. Patrick's Day this morning. And we love hearing these bands. Oh, look at that green trumpet.
Oh, for goodness sake, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So what's great is these marching bands, not only from Ireland, but they're coming all over the world, especially the United States. We have a few bands here from Ireland themselves, and again, they're competing, so it's a wonderful experience for them to meet other musicians, other bands.
Absolutely, and it's great for the schools to have a music section back in their own
Of course.
because it's very.
All right, we are now to the Power of Dublin's
We're on the
Northeast Inner
pageant now.
City.
So now we have the dark clouds and lightning backpacks, all right?
Oh, I love that.
This is the electrical storm, the spark.
The spark. This is our theme of the spark.
She's all out. We have the birds there, okay?
And what going back to the sustainability, a lot of these groups have reused and upcycled past floats and past costumes to make this year's.
Here's the this is what we call the 5 lamps.
Right.
You can see it. It's a very famous page. You'd often say somebody, I'll meet you at the 5 lamps. Everybody knows where that is in Ireland.
Amazing.
And it's in the northeast inner city area as well.
And look at all of this great energy. Look at that spark.
Now we have.
And here's our dark cloud and lightning, right? Again, this goes back to spray.
These are.
It shines a light of positivity throughout the city.
And we have the seagulls behind them.
Oh, those cheeky seagulls.
Seagulls, yeah.
Those seagulls will steal your food.
Yeah. If you're having a hamburger on the street, hold on to it because they're very clever, the Dublin seagulls.
They're very cheeky, very cheeky. And if you can hear behind us, the energy is amazing. It is that spark of St. Patrick's Day right here in Dublin, Ireland. There we go. Look at that.
Hooray!
There go those cheeky seagulls. We love it.
Their costume's lovely.
I love it.
Yeah.
Francis, what I love to, we talk about filling your heart with Ireland, right?
Yes.
This is exactly it. It's that energy. It's that artistic creativity. Look at this. It's beautiful.
Watch that seagull. Hold on to your sandwich if you have one, all right? Or if you're
oh, look at all these people.
Aerial view, yeah.
What
lovely.
an honor it is to be here today. I just love it. Just love it.
Huge crowds.
Massive. Again, there's over 650,000 of our closest friends today.
Yes.
Could you imagine? They all got the memo. Oh, this is fantastic. These are the puppets and the stilt walkers are coming. They should be on their way.
The bewitching Irish, okay? They're
Oh, look at this. Incredible.
Yeah. There's
he's
the 5
smart.
lamps,
He's smart too. He's got a helmet on. I love that. And the disco ball.
Singing their heart out.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can hear it a little
Fantastic.
bit. Let's see if we can hear a little of it.
Now,
and the boxing club.
This is the Sheriff Youth Club boxing section, all right? Now, Ireland has done extremely well in boxing over the years in the different sports.
Especially the Olympics,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. We've looked.
And we have the Olympics coming up this year in Paris.
We have Ava Henry. That's Ava Henry on the right. She's 17.
Wow.
And she's won a European gold medal. And then we have James Phelan. He's 20.
Wow.
And it's a great honour for them to be on the...
Of course. We have the
on the stand.
basketball.
Yeah.
We've got our basketball youth.
Yeah.
We've got our dancers. Look at them.
Yeah. Here's the basketball. Yeah, the big balls. That's right.
And the soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's football, as you like to call it here.
We
Yeah.
call it football.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think, you know what it is? You come to Ireland, and when the sun shines out like it does today, it makes everything.
Oh yeah.
The energy.
Look great.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't help but just share that.
Look at the little ones.
Yes.
They're going mad.
You keep going. Keep going. Oh, she's got it. She's got that
She's
twerking.
She's not in time with the others, but that just away we go.
I have to say, see the hairstyle?
Yeah.
That crimp, that was popular when I was their age,
Yeah.
about 40
For
years
Irish
ago.
dancing and all that. You got the hair.
In America.
All right,
Gabe. Tell us how you're doing out there.
Away you go, Gabe. Come on.
You've got your dance moves,
You're
Gabe.
dancing well. Hey, good man.
It's the best seat in the house. Hey, Missouri's in the house. What's your name?
Sophia.
And you're here because you're supporting your sister. Tell me about that.
She's the Golden Girl for the Marching Mizzou at the University of Missouri.
Yeah, and you guys have been doing this already because you were, in Tipperary yesterday?
Yeah, stayed at Parade in Tipperary yesterday that we got to go see, which is awesome.
All right, so they're still to come. All right, so we're going to really blast it loud when your sister and the University of Missouri band come on down. So, yeah, that's the beauty of this. At least a dozen U.S. marching bands from different high schools and colleges and universities part of this multi-cultural, international extravaganza, guys.
Gabe, you really do have the best seat in the house over there.
Yes.
So, show us those
Go on.
moves. Show us those moves. Come on.
Come on. They're the 5 laps.
They're more than 5 laps now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're cute.
45 laps.
They're cute.
Aren't their props lovely?
And again, it's all about sustainability. Ireland is one of the top countries that is really having an initiative of going net zero with carbon emissions by
Absolutely.
2050. So even in their tourism,
Everybody's playing their place. Everybody's doing their bit. Yeah.
reusing and upcycling materials
Yeah,
to make all of these beautiful floats, all of the
flag
props,
wavers.
everything. It's beautiful. We love it. Gabe is having a blast out there.
He is.
Really? I'm jealous.
Meeting people from all over the
I'm
state.
a little jealous this year,
Yeah.
I have to say. Yes, I love those dancers.
Yeah, that's a basketball boot gone by there.
Kathy from North Carolina, happy St. Patrick's Day. Pamela in Ohio, thank you for tuning in, and happy St. Patrick's Day to you and your family.
Now, here we go. That's the sparkle pup. He's the sparkle puppet. You see the lightning in his head?
That's Sparky,
Yeah. So he's passing through there now. And now we're on to the second band, I think.
Yeah,
As
so
in-
Sparky the puppet, again, it's back to that sprayach, the spark of the energy of it.
Yeah, there's all the hard-working Irish. Look. Nomadic. There they go. There goes Sparky now.
There's Sparky.
Yeah. So now here we go.
Here we
This
are.
is the Homewood High School Marching Patriot Band, all the way from Alabama.
From Homewood, Alabama, thank you so much for coming and joining us here in Ireland.
400. This is their third trip to Dublin, and they had 421 people. They wore their gloves. They're clever people. Look, gloves.
Well, those are the outfits of American Patriots right there, right? The old American Patriot, that's the Patriot Band.
There's definitely 421 of them anyway. Look,
421 of them.
they're making the right noise this morning here. If you wanted a late morning in the bed, forget it. Plenty of wind needed. We have the wind.
Yeah, we do. Fabulous group.
Hooray!
Incredible. And they're going to be competing down again at the competition.
In Limerick, they're going down to Limerick after this. There's a big band competition.
Yep.
Bands come from all over the world. There's nothing to beat a band. It's fantastic.
Maureen, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for joining us. We're so glad you could be here. And to everyone joining in live, we're here in St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin, Ireland. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Frances Brennan. We are so excited to be here.
Nice to be here. Maureen, I hope your daffodils are coming out in Vermont. Ours are out in Dublin, so.
And again, this is the Homewood High School Patriot Band from Homewood, Alabama.
Yet to see the Stepperettes batten and dance, but they're coming, no doubt. It's just a little pause.
They're playing Yankee Doodle Dandy. I don't know if this is the crowd for that song.
Here's the Dublin Seagulls.
There we go. And these are the Stepperettes?
No, Stepperettes are gone through just now.
Yeah, these are the baton and dance Stepperettes.
Yes.
And they're in full. Look at those
And so-
shamrocks. Now, the shamrocks are for St. Patrick, right? What did the shamrock represent?
It's a holy religious thing for the Irish, the Holy Trinity.
Right.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Right. It's beautiful.
There they are now. They've the hair done, and off we go.
And
come on,
let's listen to them a little bit.
a bit of spark there.
Gabe, are you out there?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to keep myself from marching along with...
Ooh!
Hey!
I'm not going to forget that one.
Okay. Are you all right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
see
no.
stars.
This is what keeps me going. Hey, Massachusetts is in the house, and you didn't even know the parade was happening today?
No, someone said to me, "Are you going to the parade?" And I said, "What parade?" And they said, "It's for St. Patrick's Day." I said, "When's that?"
Yeah.
So they said I should come down, and I'm happy I did. It's fun.
You just made about 600,000 friends, so that's got to make you feel pretty.
Yeah, it's nice.
Have you been traveling around the country?
Yes, I've been going throughout Europe. So the beauty of Europe is, in the States, for example, you'll say, "Let's go to New Hampshire for the day," or "Let's go to New York for the day." Whereas here, it's like, I'm just going to do a different country for a day. And it's very easy. I don't meet many other Americans because they don't have much time to travel. So if you're going to want to start, come to Europe first, because it's a good, easy way to get your roots under you and get a feel for it.
And the beauty of coming to Ireland, guys, as you know, is that when you get back home to the States, pre-clearance at Dublin, Shannon airports means you're doing customs here. You land in the States, you're practically a domestic passenger. You don't have to do customs out there. It makes it a heck of a lot easier. The only European country that does the customs pre-clearance, France is in the house. Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour.
Are you having a good time?
Yes. Dublin is very beautiful, and Ireland is amazing, really amazing.
It's very amazing. So again, multicultural, multinational. This is a global phenomenon, guys.
Mind your seagulls there behind
Yeah, those
you.
cheeky seagulls right there.
Behind you, there's the seagulls.
We have the next marching band, which is, where are they from? We've got
They are
the
from
Pride.
the Pride of Clover.
Yeah, of Clover, South Carolina. And they have a sister city
Yes.
right here in Larne, Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
So they have a strong connection to the island of Ireland.
We call it their twinned with, but you say sister of, yeah.
We say sister city.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of sister cities
yeah.
back in America with different towns and villages and cities here in Ireland as well.
And there's 155 in the Clover Marching Band.
Let's take a listen.
Spectacular.
Again, if you're just tuning in, we're live from Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Dublin, Ireland, and we have the Pride of Clover Marching Band from Clover Hill High School in South Carolina. We are
And you see that? Their flags are actually, I think they're shamrocks.
They're clovers. Yeah, the clovers.
Yeah, because, well, they're clover. I
Clover
thought it
Hill?
might be the four-leaf clover.
The Clover Hill
Yeah.
High School.
See? Am I right or wrong?
They are four-leaf clovers.
Although they are four-leaf clovers. Good on them. They look very well.
And you know, this is a great opportunity for high school students to come over to Europe, travel, again, get to see another part of the world. It's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
Yeah. Well, it's great for youngsters to come. Travel is education from start to finish.
It is.
So they learn, even if they only learn that we use green in Ireland when they're here, at least they learn something.
Yeah.
Look at their uniforms. Aren't they beautiful?
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
There's a lot of stitching on that.
No, sure.
I'm sure there's a department in America for that type of work.
Let's listen a little longer. And I like their spark. They've got the neon on their outfits as well.
Yeah. It's very bright. The mauve shines out. So we've got a little delay here now.
Excellent performance. Oh, here they go.
Now we're on to the pageants.
Yes.
Right.
Now, this is Sparktacular, presented by Artastic. Again, a lot of these floats and the pieces that you see are reused, recycled, and upcycled materials so that there is this sustainability,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. Well, we're very good with sustainability in Ireland. 30% of our electricity last year came from the wind.
Wow.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, well, you can tell by today it's a very windy day.
Yeah.
And Gabe, you're right in the heart of it. Gabe, tell us where you are right now. What's
All
happening?
right, listen, the beauty, I've been doing this for 12 years now, covering St. Patrick's Day out here. For Matthew, this is his first time out here. What do we think, Matt?
I love it. It's awesome.
And you're from South Carolina. A lot of Irish folks out there?
A good bit. We're scattered everywhere.
All right, so what impresses you the most? I mean, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of people. You got prime positioning here. What's blown your mind today?
It's the grandness of it. You can't move. Plus, there's people here from all over the world. It's just a big melting pot.
All right, Matthew from South Carolina into that melting pot. We've got Argentina in the house. ¿Qué tal, amiga?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Have you been here before for St. Patrick's Day?
No, this is the first time.
Primera vez. And what do you think?
It's incredible. I like it. Yeah.
Are you going to be traveling around the country?
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
To Belfast and Galway.
So she's going north to Belfast, west to Galway. She's covering it all. I also want to say hi to Roberto is watching in Argentina right now, live. You want to say hi to Roberto?
Argentina has a great connection with Ireland.
Roberto. Shirley is in India. Daniela's in Austria. Eric is in the Netherlands. Simonetta's watching from Italy. This is a global phenomenon.
Yes. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone and to all of you tuning in live. Thank you, Gabe. We love that you're out there in the crowd. So don't get your head hit again, please. Watch that head. Watch that noggin. And again, the sprayek, right? The Sparktacular.
This is the Sparktacular going through.
And to everyone tuning in live we're here at Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Dublin, Ireland. It is a glorious St. Patrick's Day Parade.
This is the connection between the sea and the land with the fish. Look at them. These beautiful colours. And then turtles on the land.
Now we have the University of Missouri Marching Band, Mizzou. We have Marching Mizzou. They are.
And their third trip to Dublin. They've
Fantastic
been here
to have them back. Okay. And we're going to take a listen because they are known as the Big M of the Midwest.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's take. Oh, they're taking a little break.
They're taking a break. Yeah.
Beautiful. Those girls must be a little chilly today.
They want to keep moving. They look a little chilly, I can say.
Yeah. It is spring though.
Yeah.
We're only a few days away from spring. But luckily the sun's out today.
But hopefully they've got the spark to keep them warm.
Look at those sparkly outfits they've got.
Yeah.
Lovely.
That's to keep them warm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful. So, as Gabe was saying, when you come over to Ireland, when you go back to the United States, there is pre-clearance, but coming over here is just as easy because there's 17 different gateways, direct flights into Ireland, through Dublin and Shannon.
Chicago, Boston, New York, LA,
DC,
San Francisco,
Seattle,
Vancouver.
That's in Canada.
Yeah. They all,
yeah.
But we've got so many, and it's wonderful, and it's easy. It's easy to get here, and it is a gateway into the rest of Europe. As that other woman was saying, she came here and she's traveling throughout all of the rest of Europe. It's a really easy way to get around.
Now, this the Missoula band has 300 people, all right? So we'll be going through for quite some time, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think they're taking a much-needed little rest, a breather. And here we have the Sparktastic again. You know, that's the thing about Ireland. You know, we talk about the beauty of the landscape, but what really is also underrated sometimes or not spoken about as much is the food.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
You know, the food here, the fresh fish, the fresh produce, the grass. Why do you think the milk is so good and the butter is so good? Because that grass from Kerry. From Kerry, you have the salt swept waters that come in from the Atlantic Ocean and the wild
Here's
Atlantic
our fish
Way.
again. Aren't they beautiful
They're
colours?
gorgeous.
Very alive. And
they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
But Ireland has such amazing food, and I think that people need to understand that. I love eating. I love eating in general, but in Ireland here, it's really special. Oh, we hear a marching band. Here they come.
No,
it's them.
Yeah.
Gabe, where are you right now? Tell us where you are, Gabe.
Listen, I'm with a local celebrity here because you turn on the TV in Dublin in the mornings. This is the guy that wakes you up. Are you impressed by the crowds?
Do you know what? It's absolutely fantastic. We come back here year after year, and the weather is actually good this year as well. So everybody's in good form. I've been up and down O'Connell Street, which is the main thoroughfare. There are people from, I don't know how many states in America. They're here from France, Germany. They're from all over, and it's great. Everybody's in good form, and everybody's just celebrating being here. And look at them all.
He said this is, in fact, again, as I keep calling it, an international phenomenon. But the Irish roll out that green carpet. And those of us from the States, out from Southern California, I think every one of the 50 states is, in fact, here. There is this palpable sense of hospitality. You guys do it well.
No, 100%, and you can feel it here today. It's kind of like we bottle all our Irishness into today to show everybody here all around the world to come and visit us. My own wife, she's from New Jersey, so we're over and back to New Jersey all the time. I have family in Chicago. I have family all around America. So, like when you think there are probably around 70 million people who claim to be Irish in the United States, and you can feel that here today, that they're welcome here. There's fun here. It's a place to come and enjoy the people, the atmosphere, and of course the scenery as well, just as you've been experiencing, I've heard, for the past few days.
I've been leaving my mark across the island. Believe me, it's been a pleasure. Hey, great to see you again. A big fan, and great to see you in person. All right,
thank you.
All right, guys, back to you.
Thank you so much, everyone live now from Fox who's tuning in. We're going to check out the big Mizzou that's marching in right now. And thank you all for tuning in. We're here at the Dublin St. Patrick's Day live here from Dublin, Ireland.
What are they saying? You know, Dahi was on there before. He does the Rose of Tralee every year, which would be well known across North America.
Yeah. Sheila in Chicago, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for tuning in with us. Vicky in New York, thank you so much. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Deb in Florida, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for tuning in. And we're going to listen to this band.
It's definitely 300.
That's why they're known as the Big M in the Midwest,
Absolutely.
right?
They're a right force.
Oh, they're fabulous.
No joke carrying those flags on a windy day like today.
No, not at all.
See the Irish flag in the background, how happy it is blowing in the wind.
Yeah. And we're so grateful for all these American bands coming over.
Aren't they great?
They're
And
fantastic.
it's quite an expense, but they fundraise all year long.
Yeah. Let's take a listen to this band. University of Missouri Marching Band, the Marching Mizzou.
Oh, they're brilliant.
I love the choreography.
Yeah, they're very coordinated.
Yeah, I love it.
Now,
Gabe, how you doing out there? Tell us, are you with the Marching Mizzou? Or are you
No,
with one?
I'm marching along. You better believe it, Mickela. I'm going to do Washington two ways here. My friend Wiley is from Washington, D.C. First time here?
First time. It's been wonderful.
Are you impressed? There's a lot of people.
I've been impressed with the city the whole time, actually, just from the lovely people to the wonderful time, and just this parade is amazing.
And of course, he comes to Washington, D.C., one of at least 17 gateways, out of which you can fly direct out here to Ireland. He flew Aer Lingus. My friend Greg flew Aer Lingus nonstop from Seattle, Washington. Greg?
Seattle!
First time?
Absolutely, loving it.
Not last?
Yeah, no, not at all. I'll come back.
What impresses you the most here? I mean, you've just made a few 100,000 friends. You happy about that?
Absolutely. These are the best people.
Is Greg behaving?
Never.
So he's at the right place. Yeah.
Gabe, thank you. And talking about the hospitality, you know, we went out the other night in a pub.
yes.
And I met a lovely man from Tipperary. His name's Tony from Tipperary. He literally gave me the pin off of his lapel that he made himself by hand, which is the Irish harp. And I couldn't take it from him. And he said, no, I insist, Mickela, with that Irish accent. And
That's
it is
beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous? He made it himself. There's a thumbtack on the back that holds it together.
Very
It's
nice.
a treasure to me
That's
now.
a memento for life.
But that is the Irish hospitality here. They will literally give you the pins that he made himself. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in live here from Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and I'm here with Francis Brennan. We are so delighted to have you tuning in with us. If you're tuning in, let us know where you're tuning in from. We're so happy to have you here.
A shout out to all.
A shout out to everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It is a glorious day here. Now, this is a very, very funny. This is called 110% Irish. It's a production basically based on those, the snake oil. No, the snake oil sellers, right?
They used to go for a traveling show,
right?
And they'd sell you something.
A magic potion.
And this is the biggest Gansey in the world. Look, isn't that terrific?
The grannies that had to knit that.
They were
How
rattling
many of
quite
them?
a bit. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. And there's the Irish harp, of course, our national, just what we spoke about.
Right.
Very good. Now,
So
here we go.
Now, the Irish harp is the icon of
Ireland.
Yes, so you see it everywhere on the coinage here.
Yeah.
You see
people think it's the shamrock, but it's actually the Irish harp.
It's the Irish harp,
Yeah.
which is one of the oldest instruments here, right?
Yeah.
And if you go to Trinity College, there is an Irish harp that's in the library.
Oh yes,
right?
that's right. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gorgeous.
Now this is the St. Vincent High School marching band.
St. Vincent High School.
Fighting Irish.
From Akron, Ohio. So everyone in Akron, Ohio
Hello to Akron.
must be very, very proud.
Yes.
And again, we're tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us from Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade here in Dublin, Ireland, on a glorious, sunny, beautiful, a little bit windy day.
Yeah, but very nice.
But the sun is peeking through, and there's that harp. And the Fighting Irish in Akron, Ohio, they have a strong connection, obviously, to Ireland, for sure.
And LeBron James was one of their students,
He was
I believe.
an alum of the school, and they got to perform for him as well.
That's right.
During when the Cleveland Cavaliers NBA championship parade.
And they've gone in the New York Patrick's Day Parade as well.
Yes.
So they're international. There's only 71 of them, so you could manage them easy enough.
Only 71, Francis. I love how you mentioned that. Yeah. But it was two Catholic schools that merged together in Akron in the 70s, and now it's
Yes, it's all one
we're
now.
so happy
Yeah.
to have them here to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with us.
Hooray! Pass through there. She'll be exhausted at the end of the day. God help her. She's dancing and everything.
Yeah.
St. Vincent, St. Mary High School Fighting Irish Band. Marching band. They're very good sound.
Let's hear that drum corps.
Yeah.
We want to give a shout out to Janet in Georgia. Thank you so much for joining.
I'm Mary Kate.
And Mary Kate in Jersey. Thank you for tuning in and happy St. Patrick's Day. And thank you all for joining us for the St. Patrick's Day Parade here live in Dublin, Ireland. We're going to listen to the band play a little bit.
There go all 71 of them.
And those rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
Now we have Bring 'Em Back.
This is presented by Spree. Spree are a Waterford-based company that does animation on the streets, just like what we're seeing. They've been around for 26 years, I believe, all right? So they're at it a long time.
Right.
And we're
Let's hear
looking
them
at our-
sing a little bit. Let's hear them sing.
You won't hear them very well, I think.
Now this idea is there's Max Clone. He's the mad scientist. That was the guy that we
that
just
was
saw.
DNA gone by there.
Right, and he's saying it's a mixture of DNA of mixing the idea of getting extinct animals from the Ice Age and mixing them with other animals.
Yeah, and bringing them back to
Yeah, so
some
we're
form of life.
gonna see some interesting creatures that he's created. But
Coming up is the Rhine ostrich.
No, this is wow.
Isn't that?
It's the mama goose. That's mama goose. So it's a mammoth and a goose. Look at that. It's a mammoth head with goose feet.
His feet tell you he's the goose anyway.
Yeah. Too funny.
He
But
looks
these
great.
again, these are all repurposed, reused, upcycled materials. And they're going to reuse them every single year as well. So they store these and they reuse the materials for a new idea, for new creativity. Ooh, look at this. That's beautiful. Look at all this. That's the Rhine ostrich.
Rhine
The
ostrich.
Rhine ostrich. So you have your rhino and an ostrich.
Yeah.
And this is DNA gone wrong, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And then we're coming up the Elko Moo,
Well, let's see. if
which
you
is
can-
the Irish elk.
And then we have the Science Hill Tapper Band from Johnson City, Tennessee. Welcome. This is their first time here in Dublin, Ireland, on the island of Ireland. And we're so happy because it's their first time ever visiting Europe.
Oh,
so
goodness.
welcome.
So it's a big trip for them.
Big trip for them.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
And there's 100 of them here, so that's great. They didn't come too small. There's a good crowd.
No.
They'd be in the there's mountains in Tennessee, isn't there?
There are.
Yeah.
The hills of Tennessee. you
That's
would
the
say.
home of Dolly Parton, am I right?
It is. Let's take a listen to the band. Excellent. That was Sweet Caroline. How fun.
Fantastic.
Oh, let's take a listen. What are they doing?
They're just marching time. They're just realigning. Look here on the right. Very good. They all move together.
Oh, this is one of my favorite bands, Muse. Love this. Let's hear it. Take a listen.
All right, now.
Happy birthday.
Yep. Now, here in Ireland, you know what? We love other parts of Ireland outside of Dublin. And one of my favorite places is actually the Wild Atlantic Way. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Wild Atlantic Way, which is a 1,500-mile coastline that goes
all the way from Kinsale in Cork, going up the west coast all the way up around to Derry.
To Donegal, all the way up there. Now, it is stunning. Stunning. You have really, and they call it the Wild Atlantic Way for a good reason. You're along the Wild Atlantic coast. There's surfing, windsurfing. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous.
An outdoor pursuit for everybody. Kayaking,
and I think this is actually a different video. We're looking in Waterford over here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and we're actually back here, Wild Atlantic Way. This is great. And it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning.
Look at that beautiful countryside.
Incredible food, incredible hiking trails.
Yeah. Kayaking, boating, mountain walks. You know, it offers everything.
And you know what's the #1 destination here in Ireland is the Cliffs of Moher, and that is along the Wild Atlantic Way as well.
Yeah, that's on the Wild Atlantic Way. Yeah.
It really is.
It's halfway up, exactly halfway.
Gabe, where are you right now? Gabe, where are you?
Where is he?
Well, I'm at the best seat in the house. Emma's from Slovakia. You're studying here for half a year.
For half a year, I arrived here on the 6th of January, and I'm staying until the end of May. Yeah.
I don't know. She might stay longer. She's having such a good time. We got a family from India over here. Well, is this your first time?
Yeah, first time.
What do you think? This is a lot of people.
Yeah, very good. It's very nice experience for me. Yeah.
And how long will you stay?
I'll be to another 1 month. I'll be here. Yeah.
Have you traveled elsewhere in the country?
No.
Yeah. You're happy to be in Dublin here. And where's my mom from North Carolina? You've got your daughter about to pop in.
Yes, she's a freshman at Western Carolina University playing the flutes, music major, and we are thrilled to be here.
And when a band comes to be part of this parade, how long in advance does that prep begin?
About a year.
About a year out. So there's a lot of it. And how many of you showed up for this parade?
Oh gosh, I don't know how many of the friends and family. I know there's about 350 of a 500-member band.
Yeah, so think about that. 350, 500-member band with their moms and dads and siblings and friends. So that contingency from North Carolina, probably in the thousands, guys.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you so much. And Christine from South Carolina, thank you for tuning in. And we're going to see that Western Carolina University flute. They're coming through later. But look at this. Who do we have here? We have an amazing, all these puppets. Look at these dancers.
These are all paper-mache puppets.
Yes. Fantastic. Lots of great energy. Really fun. They look Scottish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but these are actually some of the Irish, it's called Danu and the Tribes of Ireland, right? By Alta Creations.
How are they moving in slow motion?
Not in real life. It's filmed that way.
Looks like that.
So Danu is the mother goddess, right? We showed Nuada, the king of the, I can't even say this. This is incredible Irish.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of the Irish mythology, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to, we have the Tuatha Dé Danann and Gráinne Mhail and all of that. It's all mythological Irish history.
Yeah.
The Shamrock.
Yeah, and we're jumping to the JFK High School Shamrock Regiment. They're from La Palma, California. We're going to take a listen to them right now.
And they're wearing the green. They make a lot of noise for 67 people. Aren't they great?
Fantastic. This is their 50th anniversary being in Ireland.
That's fantastic.
They came here 50 years ago as well, and we're so happy to have them back. They're named after, of course, one of the most famous U.S. presidents of Irish heritage, John F. Kennedy. So the John F. Kennedy High School Shamrock Regiment from La Palma, California, thank you for being here. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you all who are joining in live from all over the world, but especially in the United States.
to the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade here in
Live.
Dublin, Ireland. We are so happy to be here. Right, Francis?
Live from Ireland.
This is such a joy. I look forward to this every year. It is unbelievable. And today is a special year. There's 150,000 more people than there were last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
well,
my
the
goodness.
weather plays a big part in life in Ireland. They come out if it's dry and they won't if it's run. So we're very lucky today.
Yeah. The sun gives us the spark.
The
That's
spark, yeah,
the
absolutely.
theme for this year's parade.
Gets them out of the bed and into town.
Yeah, let's take a listen if we can hear these amazing musicians. Can we hear them on that end? I think so.
Yeah? Your man is all business in the front, hers is the girl. We're on the move now.
Excellent. Well, they came all the way from the west coast of the United States. Thank you for being here and happy St. Patrick's Day to John F. Kennedy High School from La Palma, California.
Shamrock Marching Band.
Yeah.
Now,
look at, this is what I love too about Dublin is everyone's coming out today.
Absolutely.
Everyone's coming out today. Oh, here we go. This is Critters by Inishowen Carnival Group.
oh, right.
Now,
So we have grasshop, tree bug, wasp man,
I think that's Splodge Bug. Is that who we're looking at right now?
Splodge Bug.
Splodge Bug. Again,
Yeah.
repurposed, upcycled, recycled materials.
Yeah.
Ireland is on the forefront of becoming net zero with carbon emissions by 2050. Oh, look, they're little critters. They
Yeah.
look like crawdads almost
Ah.
in the United States.
Grab a few out of the audience.
Yeah.
Watch out. Watch out.
I love it.
They're coming for you.
Now, those who are performing are from the Ashland Dance Academy in
And
Ballybofey.
Inishowen, you know where they're from, it's up on the Wild Atlantic Way.
Beautiful.
Up in Donegal, way up on the west
Amazing.
coast. Yeah.
Oh, these are incredible costumes. Love them. Really fun. Fusion events in Letterkenny and Cardina Community School Transition Year students. So
And
those
they
are all those dancers that you're seeing.
And they're coming to the parade for 26 years, would you believe? They're not fly-by-nights.
28 years, I think it
28,
is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This
Which is almost from the very beginning because it's been since,
30,
next year will be 30 years.
Yeah.
So they've been here almost from the very beginning. They've got, look at those eyes, those bug eyes.
Imagine the fun they have making the uniforms.
So fun.
You know? You can imagine during
So
the
fun.
year.
And it keeps them a little warm too. Look at that.
Yeah.
So fun.
Now we have the Sparkle debate coming up after.
Now here we have more of those. So the idea was what would have happened if humans looked more like bugs and bugs looked more like humans. That's their inspiration.
The mixture of both.
Yeah, their inspiration for this year's floats and costumes. And
There they go. There's more of the critters. Look.
So imagine a human
They're
head
the-
with
they're the lobsters.
They're having good fun with
They'll
it.
be in. I hope nobody puts them in a boiling pot.
Sophia in Gainesville, Florida, thank you for tuning in and joining us. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you and your family. And to everyone tuning in, thank you so much for joining us on this glorious St. Patrick's Day parade here in Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah.
And what's this guy? We've got,
This
I think
guy-
that's the grasshop. Is that grasshop?
Yeah, that's him. He's slightly off color, but he's doing fine.
Hey, he's an evolved bug man,
He's
right?
here anyway. That's the most important thing.
And we're having fun.
Yeah.
We're having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Oh, these are
Yeah.
amazing. They're huge. They're absolutely massive. And look at his eyes open. Oh,
Yeah.
how cool.
A lot of work went into that.
Oh, of course.
It's fantastic.
Of course.
And of course, there is a prize for the best pageant.
Is there really?
Yeah, yeah. There'll be. I will announce later in the day. I think this evening.
So they compete.
So they-
And look at the stinger in the back.
Yeah.
So that must be Wasp Man. We've got, uh-oh.
Now here we go. The girls are all huddling together. Oh.
Now this is Sparking Debate by Cushcame Broadreach. Now this is, Cushcame is celebrating 30 years.
Yeah. Now we have the Baguette Temper from Brittany. It's a pipe band.
Yeah,
Right.
the Baguette Kemper from Brittany, France. They're with the French embassy here, and they're also with Team Ireland that are going to be heading to the Olympics this year. Now, you know what's amazing with Team Ireland? This is such an amazing anniversary for them. It's 100 years
Yes.
that they participated in the Olympics, but their first Olympics was back in France. So 100 years later. But here, let's take a listen to the Brittany
Very nice.
Baguette Kemper from Brittany, France.
Now, they've got the pipe and they're followed by the a party from the French Embassy marching body, just from the French Embassy here in Dublin. There's our 5 lamps, look.
There it is. Now, what's beautiful about
There's a little one she waved to us.
like the princess that she is.
She's
little
the
princess.
royal wave,
The
that is,
royal
all right?
wave.
Oh, she's brought up properly.
There she is. Now, you know, the Brittany in France, it's a very tied tradition for the Bagot Kemper to Ireland. It has that those Celtic roots.
We have an awful lot of connection with the Celtic part of life.
Right, the Celtic roots out in France. It's beautiful. Lots of ties to Ireland. And we're so glad to have them. Merci beaucoup. Thank you for being here. Gabe, how you doing out there? We're going to toss out to you.
Oh, just making some friends. Let's see. You're from New York City.
Yes. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Joey. Hi, Vanel.
And this is your first time out here? What do you think? No, not too shabby.
God, this is bigger than life. This is amazing. Yes. Thank you so much for having
And what brought you out here? You just tagging along with your husband?
Husband's working, and I'm here. He's back there somewhere hiding.
And you took a flight that I take all the time, which is that overnighter on United from Newark. You fall asleep for a little bit, and boom.
Right, and then woke up in here, and there it is. Here we are right here. This is amazing.
And you just made friends with this young lady. You came in from Texas via Newark, and you're studying at.
Yeah, I'm studying at UCD and just having a blast. It's been amazing. So excited to be here.
Your first St. Paddy's Day parade in Dublin.
First St. Paddy's Day in Dublin. First time abroad at all was coming here, and it's been a blast.
Yeah, UCD, University College Dublin. There's these great study abroad programs there at UCD, Trinity College. My teenage son, guys, as you know, is contemplating that study abroad opportunity. This young lady is from Tuscany in Italy. It was your birthday yesterday.
Yeah, I'm 30 now. It's a party.
It's a very good decade, 30. So welcome to 30. We just threw you a little party today. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Molto bene, guys. Some happy folks here.
Thank you. Thanks, Gabe. Now, this is the Olympics team. Again, we said Team Ireland has been in the Olympics for over now 100 years. They're celebrating. So that is that spark of energy.
Absolutely.
I mean, big time right here.
Yep.
And we have Emily in Tampa tuning in. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for joining us live. And look at the boxing.
There's one of our boxers.
Lots.
We get the most medals in boxing than we do in anything else.
Yeah.
And that's rowing. The boys, they're 2 brothers.
There you go.
There he goes with his torch.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I think his torch has gone out, but we won't worry about that today.
No.
Yeah.
It never goes out, right?
Yeah, no, it's not never meant to go out, but I think it went out today.
But that's the spark of the Irish spirit, right?
Absolutely,
And celebrating 100 years. Oh, he's getting the
he's
crowd
got
right
up again.
behind us. Look.
Hooray!
Right behind us.
He's going to light it, yeah.
There he goes. Go to light that spark.
Fantastic.
Well, we're so glad to, and we're excited about this year's
we're
Olympics.
Hopeful.
Yeah.
It's in Paris.
Yeah.
In the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, there, he's lit his fire now. Look, he's back in business. Back in business.
There we go.
Happy out.
Yeah. So,
At
yeah,
least-
100 years of Team Ireland being part of the Olympics. That's a wonderful anniversary.
Yeah, no, it's a great honour for
Yeah.
us to participate for that length of time. Yeah.
Now, I was told the boxing, you have 18 medals in boxing.
Have we? I don't know
That's-
exactly, but
it's
I know
incredible.
we have. Yeah, we have a huge haul of boxing medals. Yeah, and just this week I heard them on the radio saying that youngsters have, you have to qualify to go to the Olympics. So 3 out of 4 qualified this week. Now they have another
Wow.
chance for the other fella again still.
Incredible.
So we're on the national competitions. It's all important because the more you win, the more you have a chance of going to the
Of
Olympics.
course. Very talented group.
Yeah.
And again, you're tuning live here from Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade. We are so excited to have you here. And I'm here, Mickela Mallozzi. This is Frances Brennan.
I came from Kerry all the way southwest.
So far, but it's a gorgeous part of
Yeah,
the
lovely.
island of Ireland.
It's nice.
I came all the way from New York City. I am so glad to be here. It is a glorious sunny day. A little bit windy, but that gets the flags billowing in the wind.
Absolutely, it creates an atmosphere itself.
Yeah, and we have the spark, the spreek of the energy of this year's theme of the St. Patrick's Day Parade, and you can feel that in energy. It's infectious. Have you seen Gabe in the audience? He is having a blast. I'm a little jealous
I
this
see
year.
the Olentangy Orange High School marching pioneers coming. I know they're coming because they're there they are, the
they
pioneers.
are. All right, let's take a listen because they look like they're having a blast right now.
175 of them. So they came in numbers. From Ohio. told you to get you going.
I can't stop
175
moving. Can't stop moving. Olategui Orange High School Marching Pioneers from Lewis Center, Ohio. Let's take a listen.
Did they have horses?
They picked a good song.
Yeah. Now,
Now, anyone tuning in from the United States knows this song is from the movie The Departed, and we all love that song. You hear that song, and everybody just gets going.
absolutely.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. We've got Peter and Pierre from France tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so glad you're joining us. And what a fun, oh my gosh, every time I hear that song, I can't stop moving.
Absolutely. Gets the toes moving.
It does. It gets the whole body moving.
Yeah. Now we're on to
What powers us? It's
yeah.
Bubolg. Bubolg.
Bubolg.
Oh, that's how you say that.
LG, that is.
Bubolg.
Yeah. And they're
And it is this idea of the spring. Oh, look, you know, I remember that piece.
oh, that collects all the rubbish in the sea.
It
Do you remember
does.
that?
And
You could.
this is, again, recycled, upcycled materials. And we're going to check out some stuff from other parts of Ireland as well, right?
Yeah, of
Let's
course.
see a little piece
Yeah.
that we did in Kildare, Ireland.
Go ahead there. St. Bridget.
Yes. Now, this year was the first year that they're marking the matron saint of Ireland, St. Bridget. She's
Yes.
known for that beautiful St. Bridget's cross.
They have a fantastic festival, absolutely.
And that is really beautiful. And what's wonderful about the St. Bridget's Festival, it's a new national holiday, so they have a bank holiday here.
We do.
February 1st.
First, yeah.
And it's the kickoff of spring here in Ireland, but it's also to celebrate women. And that's what I love is that it's
Yeah,
this
it was on
new-
Women's Day. Yeah,
yes,
this year, yeah.
Yes.
It was very good.
So it is a beautiful new festival. Another
These
reason to come a little bit earlier in Ireland. I was here that week, and Ireland was fabulous because it was a little bit of a lull,
Yeah.
and it was I
These
felt
are
like I had the city to myself.
St. Bridget the Fearless.
Yes, yes.
She
And
was-
there's the
there's a
famous St.
cri-
Bridget's cross.
Yeah, we make those when we're in school.
Yeah.
All right. This is a lovely wall mural.
Yep.
That someone has done.
Now I heard St. Bridget and St. Patrick are buried in the same cathedral. Is
in
that true?
Downpatrick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you want
yeah.
killing two birds with one stone. to
If you're
visit
a Bridget
both.
or a Patrick, you can call.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But she is the matron saint of Ireland,
Yeah.
and you really see her presence and
And
hear her
they're
presence.
making. They make them out of rushes.
Yeah.
Reeds. I think
Reeds, yeah,
we call them rushes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's quite simple when you know how.
You
all
have to
right?
teach me.
And it's what you call it. It's you keep the cross in the house then from year to year.
Yeah. And here we are again celebrating the spark of the energy. Thank you so much for being here. They're lovely, incredible. Now again, recycled, upcycled materials for the floats, costumes, props.
yeah.
This is what is all about Ireland, is being sustainable. Within the next 6 years, they're going to be cutting their carbon emissions in half. And then by 2050,
And
net zero.
In the last year, we got 30% of our power came from wind.
Wind.
So it's fantastic.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. And here we have
Yeah, got the-
these lovely performers.
They want to hold on to their balls because
The balloons. The balloons will blow away.
They blow away in a flash.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a little bit of a windy day. Now, the thing about Bullock, is that how you say it?
Bullock, yeah.
Bullock. Again, they make sure nothing goes to waste.
They
From
use
last
from year to year, yeah.
This year, we recognize that the shark,
yeah.
right, that eats recycled materials.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the participants this year are the Bullock Youth Group.
Yes.
That's who you see here. The Martina Lacey Dance.
Yes.
The Dublin Academy of Dramatic Arts, and the Showstoppers Stage School.
And the City of Dublin Youth Services Group amalgamated all of those.
Right, right.
And Bubolg, they're a group. They have
They're based in Wexford.
Wexford, yeah. And they did. That's a beautiful wow, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just saw the spire in the background there.
Oh, here we go. It's great. And thank you again to everyone tuning in live from Dublin. from around the world here at Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Francis Brennan, and we are with 650,000 of our newest friends, soon to be best friends.
From all over the world.
From all
Yeah,
over the world.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And we've got Sherry in Canada who told us she's got her soda bed breaking right now.
Oh, let's tell her we'll call.
Bring it over.
We'll call.
Yeah, yeah. Let's take a listen to them singing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, she made me hungry now. Now I want some soda bread.
You know, they have
Francis.
50 staff working on this year to year.
Yeah.
Getting all the props ready, and they recycle all the time, which is great.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, though. Wow.
It is a real wow.
It's a real- it is a real-
Showstopper, Francis.
It's a real wow. all right.
Showstopper.
Yeah. And there.
Look at that beautiful view. And the spire right along O'Connell Street.
Yeah.
That is the icon of Dublin's city centre right there. If you ever get lost, just look for that spire, right?
And you can look up and see where it is. Now I think we're coming into the Flute Band Association of Northern
Is
Ireland.
that who's coming our way? I
Yeah.
hear the little flutes.
Yeah, the flutes are all, well, they're great in the north of Ireland for parades and for different things. Yeah, here they come, the drum.
And here's Youth in Action, right? That was the sprake and spark of the youth here in Ireland. It's good to see all the young people getting dressed up. Recycled materials for all of their costumes. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's great. It's
The sustainability. And I think especially our younger generation really understand the importance of that.
It's great. It's great to keep, and you know, it gives them a purpose all year.
Of course.
To get ready for the parade.
Of course.
Yeah.
We love that. That's the thing about the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's
Community.
fairly young, right? It's 30 years celebrating next year. But in America, it really was this way to not just celebrate St. Patrick, but of Irish heritage, of being proud of being Irish.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? So that's why over 250 years ago, it was necessary to have these parades.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so we're so honored that we're here in Dublin celebrating. Oh, that's
There's
gorgeous.
the serpent
There's
there.
that sparkle. There's that sprake. And snake it around.
Now, here are the
Who do we
Flute
have?
Band Association of Northern Ireland. It's an amalgamation of different bands from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
You know, but they always march on the 12th. Like it's a great tradition in the north to have a pipe band in your town. Flute band, yeah, that's them. And they're all amalgamated, so they're very lucky.
Wonderful. And it is their first time performing here at the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade this year. So we welcome them. Welcome you all from Northern Ireland. We're so happy to have you here. Let's see if we can. Are they going to be playing? We heard them from afar.
Yeah, but I heard them. I heard them
You
coming.
can hear the flutes from quite a far away.
You'll get a marching a beat now. Look. You know, they're part of the biggest musical genre in Europe, pipe bands.
Yeah.
They're like every country has their
Oh,
own.
here we go. Let's take a listen.
Hey, no standing still. I love a pipe band.
Ah, they're fantastic.
It's a long way to go.
Fantastic. We are so happy that they're here. Now we have.
These are all the different nationalities living in Ireland. These
Oh.
are the Ukrainians.
And no,
they're
these are
not.
the Georgians
Oh, yeah,
from
they're-
Republic of
yeah,
Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and earlier we saw the
Yeah.
Ukrainian group, Ukrainian Action in Ireland, the dance troupe Verenia. That's the Georgian.
They're Saxons with the Saxon flag.
That's Republic of Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Because St. George.
Oh yes, that's right.
Is
Yeah,
their,
yeah,
is
yeah.
their
that's
patron
right.
saint. Same as England, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And then we have the Lithuanian folk group coming next.
Here we are.
Danza, Darzans. I don't know who Darcy's 10 was. Oh, he must be a very famous ice hockey player or some such. They're remembering him.
And that is our Latvian group right there.
These are all the nationalities that have kind of.
Gabe, where are you right now? Are you dancing with another group?
I'm in a multicultural extravaganza. You're from England.
Yes.
Not the first time in Ireland, but first time at the parade. What do you think?
Beautiful. Really enjoyed it, haven't we?
Yep.
Very good. Yeah, lovely.
So they're happy from England. These ladies are from España.
It's our first anniversary.
And so the Spanish contingent is pretty big here. We've got the Italians, we've got the English, we've got the Spaniards. We're having a fantastic time out here, guys.
Hey, thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Wonderful seeing you, Gabe. And thank you all for tuning in on Create TV. We're so happy to have had you. Happy St. Patrick's Day and Fox Live Now. Thank you so much. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Sorry, time has beaten us.
We're so excited. No, it is not. We're so excited that you joined us live here from Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade. We're going to continue celebrating here. The day is not over. You continue celebrating over there in the United States. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you all.
Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day.
Oh, what a lovely day in Ireland. A very fun parade. I enjoyed watching that. Didn't you, Melissa?
I thought it was absolutely amazing, Noah. So happy to be spending the day with you for St. Paddy's Day and seeing this amazing parade. Boy, so festive, so much fun. Love the floats. It was great.
Yeah, it was all around great, beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Now, look, I'm going to pour some green milk that the leprechaun left, and look at this green cake. Shout out to Jared, my husband, for making this. Look,
thank you. Yeah, thanks to Jared. And thank you, Leprechaun, because this cupcake looks absolutely amazing. And after the parade, I think I need a little treat.
That's right. We're going to celebrate right now. Cheers to you, Melissa.
Cheers to you,
you
Noah.
And your cupcake. Yes.
Cheers to you, Noah.
Very good.
How's the cake?
Oh my
Good?
goodness. It's amazing. Yeah.
This is too. This is really good. And this has a little chocolate cake.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. Have a great day. Be safe out there if you're going to any sort of parties, and enjoy with your family and friends. Melissa and I really enjoyed hosting, and thank you so much, Melissa, for being my guest co-host for the day. You made it so fun.
Thank you, Noah. This was so much fun. I want to wish you and everyone a very happy and safe St. Patrick's Day as well. And hopefully we'll be doing this again next year. I'm already looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching with us. Bye-bye.